Tonight's starting lineups, first for visiting all of Slinger High School. 856 senior, number 5, Sydney Reiner. 5'8 junior, number 20, Danny Diedenbecker. 5'11 junior, number 21, Hannah Breyer. 5'10 senior, number 24, Cassandra Morgan. And 5'8 junior, number 33, Hannah Brooks. They all are coached by Tony Dawson. And now, for your West Bend East Lady Sons. A 5'4 senior, number 3, Honor Larson. A 5'4 junior, number 11, and number 4, Caitlin McNair. A 5'7 senior, number 5, Eddie Treste. A 5'4 sophomore, number 11, Ronnie Sedanico. And a 5'10 junior, number 33, Lizzie Beckley. The ladies are coached by Tiffany Siegler. The officials for tonight's game, Rodney Gomes, Alex Birch, Rick Rez.
W7 Live, we are live courtside at Slinger. No, we're not at Slinger. We're at West Bend High School for Slinger West Bend East. Gary Whipperman, W7, along with me, our special guest analyst tonight, the coach of the DSHA Dashers, Brian Hendricks. Coach, welcome.
Thanks, Gary. It's good to be here.
So as usual, Coach, it's rapid fire, get everything ready at the last second, and get on the court and get going. Poor Alex, I threw her right into the fire to interview Coach Dobson right away. She did a great job. So
she's a natural. She jumped right in and did it great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Just underway here. We'll get things up and going here in a minute. No score yet. 17:33 left first half. Slinger in red, West Bend East in white. Coach, thoughts coming in here tonight?
You know, Slinger's a very good team. We were talking about it last night over the phone. West Bend East has they're going to have it's going to be hard for them today. You know, Slinger comes out, they're not going to shoot the three a lot. They're going to get to the basket, they're going to cut, they're going to drive. Just like right there, and West Bend is going to have to step it up on defense. That's been one of their Achilles heel all year long, is defensively.
That's the birthday girl, Coach, for the first basket of the night for Slinger, Cassandra Wormsley, 18th birthday today. Happy birthday, kiddo. She's a great kid, Coach. She's a fantastic kid.
Not a bad way to start end your birthday.
No,
first 2 points of the game.
I have a strong feeling I might know who the W7 Live player of the game could be tonight if things go the way that they should. Shot no good. Rebound. Slinger.
Slinger's a nice job pushing that ball up the floor, and they don't have an open layup. They're going to pull it back out, and they're going to run their offense.
Hey, big shout out to Reese Hendricks tonight. I know she's home probably watching and doing dribbling drills and everything else. Coach probably got Jackie with a whistle on her, and they're going already, right?
Oh yeah, she's today's her 10-month birthday, and she's already catching the small basketball without our help. She does it on her own. I'm like,
nice. 10 months. Running the floor, she'll be doing layup drills here before the end of the year.
Oh, no doubt about it.
4-0 Slinger early going, 16-19 to go. Glad to have you along with us. Three-pointer.
And that's what West Bend is going to have to do if they're going to stay in this game. Is going to have to, when they get the open look, finish it, but then stop it in transition on defense.
Absolutely. Hey, I love this scoreboard, Coach. I don't need to manually keep score. I can look straight up and see who's got. You know what? I should have given that away because people are so impressed that I'm keeping score and running the game. I got to stop giving this stuff away for free.
Let people think you're doing more than you're actually doing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I never should have told people about the scoreboard. I mean, like, wow, boy, you really are all over stuff, huh? I'm like, yeah, you know, what can I say?
Perception becomes reality.
Right. 6-3 in favor of Slinger. 15:40 to go first half. Just underway. Glad to have you along with us tonight. Jump shot, no good. Well, West Bend East, I mean, you know, not the start that they would like. I would obviously 0-6 so far to start the year, and looking for their first victory of the year tonight against. And they're running up against a really good Slinger team.
Yeah, and that's the thing in this. When you go up against Slinger, the way they've been playing, only one loss so far, probably a loss they shouldn't have had. They didn't shoot well against Bay. But you know what you're going to get with them. They're going to come in, Slinger's going to play hard, they're going to play tough. And West Bend East, they're just going to have to knock down the open shots when they have them.
Right. Reinhardt for 2 with the foul. Sid Reinhardt. First 2 for Sydney, 5'6" senior.
And that's what Sydney does really well. She gets to the basket and finishes really, really well.
I call her the little general, Coach. That's what she is, little floor general. She runs the show out there. I'll tell you what, and it's a high flying show.
Yeah, this Slinger team averaging 50 points a game, not bad. That's what you want to see from offense. But if you look at West Bend East, they're giving up 50 a game. So that fits right into what Slinger wants to do. They want to push the ball. They want to score early.
9-3 Slinger, 15-14. Boy, they're coming right out on West Bend East right away. That's what you got to do if you're the better team. You want to jump out in front, establish that big lead, and then be able to play your game.
They're doing a really good job pressuring the guards right now.
15:02 left, first half. 9-3 in favor of Slinger. You're watching North Shore Conference Girls Basketball on W7 Live. Three-point shot, no good. Ball on the floor, rebound, West Bend East. Well, nice offensive rebound there. We'll get some of the names of the fate with the players here in just a minute with East. Rebound, Reinhardt. Drives it all the way in for 2, Sydney Reinhardt.
That's a great floater. 2-on-1 advantage like that, you always want to attack until someone stops you. A good point guard who gets that deep, you want to finish. You don't want to give it up, and that's what she does.
It's 11-3, Coach, and Reinhardt has 7 points already.
That's not surprising.
She averages 12 a game. She's already halfway there. Timeout, West Bend East. Well, now we've got a second to breathe here. Welcome to W7 Live Basketball tonight. Again, Brian Hendricks, the head coach of the DSHA Dashers with us tonight. Coach, let's talk a little DSHA basketball. First, shout out to the Dasher girls. You know how I feel about those kids. I love those kids. They're great kids, and you got a great team and a great program. How are things going this year, and how's your season going?
Yeah, it's going great right now. We're 4-1 overall in the year. Only loss was to our first game of the year against a really good New Berlin Eisenhower team.
Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd say so. They've been down to state a couple times. But no, we knocked off a good Milwaukee Academy Science team. Shamira, who's averaging over 30 a game.
We were there last week, boy. That was a heck of a game with Monona Grove.
Holy cow.
They gave Monona Grove all they could handle and more. You guys did a great job coming right out early and jumping out in front right away. And I think that really helped you guys a lot in that game.
Yeah, and that was the key. And when you play a team like Milwaukee Academy Science, you got to stop Shamira.
Yep.
And now what's nice?
Now you got to stop Tanaya too.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, that was a good win for us, and we're kind of hitting the ground running now, which is great.
11-3 Slinger. Well, great. Unfortunately, we won't get to see any home games, but we are going to be at Brook Central with you guys on January 8th, I believe, when you guys play the Brookfield Central Lancers at BC. And I know Ellie Caesars is recovering, and can't wait to see her playing against senior this year. And she's such a great kid.
She's chopping at the bit to get
I'm
back
sure
in.
she is. She's such a competitor.
I don't know who's more excited for her to come back, me or her.
I'm sure it's her.
Yeah.
Shot no good. Rebound Reinhardt. Running on transition. And you know this, Coach. I mean, they're going to run transition all night long. And this, I went to practice a couple weeks ago. It was a 90-minute track meet.
And what's nice is they practice it and then they do it in a game. It's not like it just goes unnoticed. And that's what you have to do. If you're going to try and slow this Slinger team down, it all starts with stopping the ball before half court. If that ball doesn't get picked up at all, it's easy to pass up the floor, and they're going to have the advantage because they're so well conditioned.
11-3, and they are. But they don't do conditioning at the end. Their practice is conditioning.
Right.
And so games are like a vacation.
Right. Yeah, this is easy for them.
It's 11-3 in favor of Slinger. 13-16 to go. Three-point shot, foul. Traveling on Reinhardt.
I like this.
Sydney is not happy.
I like this change here from West Bend East. Going 2-3 zone, because Slingers, they're known for getting to the basket. They're not known for shooting threes. They're able to shoot threes, but they're much better at getting to the basket. So they're going to force them to shoot outside instead of continuing to get to the basket on them.
Poked away by Anna Breyer. And Anna's a junior, averages I think 11.8 a game, and really, really fast, super athletic. Her brother was the quarterback for Slinger football this year. That they had a great season of football as well. So great athletic family.
Yeah. Well, when for Slinger, Sydney and Anna both averaging almost 12 a game.
Yep.
That's hard to stop.
Shot no good. Rebound Reinhardt. Breyer, no good. And rebound, West Bend East. I got a great Auburn Larson story for you before we get done here tonight, Coach. Number 3, Auburn Larson is the leading scorer for West Bend East. One of the leading scorers in the North Shore Conference.
Yeah, almost 17 a game.
17 a game. She's 5'4", and that may be an exaggeration. She doesn't look 5'4".
No.
Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Hannah Brooks for Slinger. Hey, quick shout out to Ann Brooks. She couldn't be here tonight. She sent me a note and said how grateful she was that we were live streaming the game tonight so she could watch Hannah play and watch the girls play. She is such a huge Slinger girls basketball fan. She's probably one of the biggest supporters we have, Ann Brooks. So glad we could do this, Ann. That's a travel.
Yep.
Come on, Brooksy. Can't have that.
She's watching right now.
I'm talking her up.
She's shaking her head at home.
I know
you can't do
I
that.
know it. She's shaking her head like, you kidding me? You talk about a hard worker. Hannah Brooks is a tremendous, and this is straight from Coach Dobson. You know, a lot of kids just can make it on just pure talent, and Hannah's a good basketball player, but she outworks everybody.
That seems to be a characteristic of Slinger girls basketball in general.
It is. They're a hard-working, and that's representative of the community itself. I mean, it's just a hard-working, put your head down, get your work done type community. Not a lot of flash and pizzazz. They just work really hard. 11-3, 11:44 to go first half. It's Slinger in red and West Bend East in white. You're watching W7 Live. Gary Wepperman, W7, along with Brian Hedricks, the head coach of DSHA, as our guest tonight. And Coach Hedricks is going to take over some play-by-play duties in the second half. So he's sandbagging tonight. He's actually a broadcasting major in college. So you know, he's probably got a whole bunch of tips for me here by the time the night's over. 11-3 Slinger. There's Ramsey McGrew into the game now, 42. She's a sophomore. And Kate Hosking, another sophomore, 23. Those two are the future of this program, 42 and 23. There's Hosking for 3. Right, and we're going to have a foul. Nope, actually, top of the backboard. And Kate and Ramsey, they're both sophomores, and you know, you still get some of those early jitters. This is their first time playing varsity basketball, so the numbers aren't fantastic. But I see them play in the summer. The athleticism is unbelievable, and they're good. They're both good shooters. I see them in practice. It's going to get there. Just you know how it goes. And
I'm going to say it'll be like this through the new year. But then once January hits, and they settle into their role, you're going to see them play and start hitting down those open looks.
Nice running move, no good. Picked up, still no good, and now a foul.
So right now, West Bend is getting good looks and good opportunities against a really stingy Slinger defense. They just got to finish it. The 2-3 zone has kind of messed with Slinger a little bit. They haven't scored the past 3 minutes. They're settling for outside shots instead of trying to get the ball inside. So West Bend's doing what they need to do. Now they got to finish on the offensive end.
First free throw is no good. Caitlin Maitner, 5'5" junior, at the line. Second shot is in and good. 1 for 2. It's 11-4 Slinger, and again, it's 100 miles an hour. Watch 10, Rothenhofer. She is a little spark plug, Maddie. Good ball movement. Nice pass inside. Brooks in the lane for 2. Hannah Brooks.
And that's what you have to do to beat this 2-3 zone. You got to go from left to right, left to right. You're not going to get inside right away.
And they rotate so well. They rotate the ball so incredibly well. First 2 for Brooksy. 13-4 in favor of Slinger. 10-16 to go first half. Here's Auburn Larson. No good. And rebound Brooks. To Hosking, forward to McGrew, out of bounds. It'll be West Bend East ball.
And East hasn't been able to get Auburn Larson going yet. That's going to be the key. They got to find her in transition. They got to find her coming off screens to be able to shoot the ball. That's where she's best.
So, Coach, I got to tell you the story. So this morning I put a note out on social media about Auburn Larson, and you know, she's one of the leading scorers on the conference, and really good shooter. She sent me a note on social media that said, I want to let you know that the last 2 games, the numbers may not be exactly right because the coach only did put in the made shots, not the total number of shots. So I didn't want you to think my percentages were better than what they are. Who does that?
A great kid.
Is that a fantastic kid? Great family. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I said, Auburn, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Good job, Mom and Dad, for raising her.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's my Auburn Larson story. And I mean, just that interaction right there, I was beyond impressed. 13-7, Slinger, 9:17 to go first half. Rothenhofer into the lane, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Good penetration. That's what you want to do right there. Maybe jump stop and then kick out for a shot.
And if you look, I mean, they've got the only starters that are in right now is Reinhardt and Brooks. And then you got Hosking, McGrew, and Maddie in. So you got 3 reserves already in. And they run, 9, 10 kids all night long.
That's a nice luxury to have where you can go 9, 10 deep. Not everybody can do that.
You guys do that.
I was going to say, we are one of the teams that is able to do that.
Yeah, it's great.
It changes the whole flow of the game for everybody.
It sure does. 13-7 Slinger, 9:03 left first half. Hey, West Bend East coming in fighting, and I like it. 3-point shot, no good. A good rebound. Trinastic, that's a great name. Trinastic, I love it.
Great drive, great finish.
Drive in for 2. Sarah Stapfeld for 2. That's 5 for Stapfeld. 13-9 in favor of Slinger. It's been a 7-0 run for East. And I see the starters making their way back to the scorer's table for Slinger, so it'll be some substitutions coming in. Reinhardt with the ball. That's going to be a turnover. It'll be West Bend East ball.
I'm telling you, that 2-3 zone of West Bend East is there. It's throwing Slinger for a loop right now.
13-9. So Wormsley in 24. Danny Biedenbender, number 20. And Breyer, 21, back in for Slinger to go with Brooks and Reinhardt. 13-9, 8:09 to go. So Cass Wormsley is one of the best defensive players I've ever seen. Her defense is just ridiculous. She's an incredible defender.
She's got the height and the length.
And she's so fast. I mean, just lightning fast. And you just can't get the ball near her because you're going to get it taken away. Larson's shot's going to be short. Tough to get open looks when dribbling around. I mean, you gotta move the ball.
Yep, and that's kind of what West Bend East is doing right now on the outside, just dribbling back and forth, not getting any movement. Defense can just.
The Slinger can play that game all night long.
Yes, absolutely. Because once they get that steal, that deflection, they're off to the races.
13-9, 7:38 to go first half. Anna Breyer drives in, and she's fouled. Shot no good, but she'll get 2.
It's a great move by Breyer right there.
Yeah.
Caught, ripped through, saw the seam, and then took advantage of the gap in the zone.
13 foul on West Bend East. 13-9, 7:33 to go first half. Slinger in red, West Bend East in white. North Shore Conference basketball. First shot in and good. First visit ever to West Bend. So we're actually doing 2 games of Slinger this week, Coach. So tonight and then Saturday night we'll be in Dubuque, Iowa with the Slinger Owls as they take on Dubuque Hempstead. Live from Loras College, on the campus of Loras College in Dubuque. Slinger and Dubuque Hempstead, it's a 2:30 start, so kind of a weird start time. Saturday afternoon, so hopefully you'll join us for that.
That'll be kind of a college basketball kind of feel, which would be really cool for the girls.
So it should be a great afternoon, and W7's first ever trip out of state.
Oh, it's a big time for you.
It is. It is. This was one of our highlights of the year. Was going to Dubuque with the Slinger girls team, and they're actually the rights to the broadcast actually belong to a radio station in Dubuque. So I'd actually had to call them and ask them permission to live stream the game because they own all the rights to anything in that field house. So I got a bunch of, so you're putting it on the internet, or how does that work? I mean, I'm like, don't worry, radio guy. Well, I'll explain it when I get there.
We like to see things.
We may simulcast it, something like that. We'll see.
There you go. CW7 taking over the Midwest, not just Wisconsin.
Nice pass, Reinhardt to Breyer for 2. Boy, Sid made a great bounce pass there.
It's the definition of threading the needle.
Oh, my gosh. 16-9 Slinger, and they can strike so fast. Speaking of striking fast, Auburn Larson for 2.
They got to get her going. It's been 13 and a half minutes. She finally gets on the board.
First points for Auburn. Shot no good. Wormsley going for the offensive rebound, out of bounds, East ball. Well, Coach, I think if you're West Bend East, I mean, you got to be really pleased with how this thing has started out. I mean, it's 16-11. There's 6:33 to go first half. You're right in this game.
Yeah. The only thing that West Bend East has to do is just finish on the offensive side. They're doing a great job defensively against a really good Slinger team. They're just not able to put the ball in the hoop on the offensive side. If they can start knocking down shots, it goes from a 5-point game to a tie game, or even West Bend East has a lead. Where Slinger, on the flip side, they need to start attacking the basket more on the 2-3 zone. West Bend East is doing a good job of slowing them up as much as they can in transition. So if Slinger's not able to run, instead of settling for those outside shots, they have to try and get paint touches, and those paint touches will result into scores.
Well, back live, 16-11 in favor of Slinger. If you saw an unfamiliar face in pregame, that was Alex Poole. Alex joining W7 officially today. She's going to be doing a ton of interview work for us and pregame work for us. And as usual, you know, Mr. W7 owner shows up late and has to get everything together at the last minute. I put poor Alex on the spot. I said, okay, you got 30 seconds, go. And she did fantastic. So we're thrilled to have Alex on board, and you're going to see a lot of her over the rest of the season. So welcome to the team, Alex, and we'll catch up with her at halftime with Coach Dobson.
It's cool to see how W7 continues to grow too.
We're so blessed to have so many people that just have such an interest in what we're doing and an interest in supporting what we're doing. I can tell you, Coach, I got 2 anonymous donations this week through our website. They said that don't tell people who I am. I don't want to get it out there. I'm doing it because, you know, I love what you guys are doing. Nice feed into Reinhardt from Brooks. And I always say donations are appreciated, never expected. 16-11, 5:48 to go first half. So that's my best sales pitch. I don't get any better than that. That's as good as it gets.
I think that's a pretty good pitch right there. It's hard to combat that.
If you're on social media watching tonight or even on our website, you want to go onto Facebook, go facebook.com/productionsw7. We'll be live on there and can interact with you if you so desire. So, Coach, you may get some questions coming in from some of your players. So, DSHA players, get the questions rolling. I want to see some questions here for Coach Hendo.
You should have seen the eye roll after film today. Like, really? Do you need a microphone now and a camera? It's the last thing you need.
Yeah. That's what my wife always says. The most dangerous thing people can give you is an audience and a microphone.
Yep, exactly.
16-11, 5:40 to go first half, and I'm not even making that up either. That's the true story. 3-point shot. Oh, ripped out. Rebound, Reinhardt.
That's the 4th three-point shot by Bagley on the game today. She shot. Now that's 18 on the year total.
And she's had 4 of them tonight, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's not her strength. She can knock them down, but that's not going to be her strength. It's almost like she's forcing it right now.
And I think you can see they're trying to take Auburn Larson away.
Oh, absolutely.
And make East Beach it some other way. Bagley is one of the leading rebounders on this team, which, again, is surprising to see her out at 3 because you really want her underneath. I mean, she's 6 foot, got to be.
Yeah, and she's a good interior presence.
Hey, nice move in the lane for 2. Matnar for 2. 3 points for Caitlin.
Jump ball, that's going to stay with Slinger. Slinger hasn't scored, again, this unofficially, in about 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah. It's been a long drought, 16-13. You know, I'm starting to get worried because every time we show up, they don't play their best, and Coach Dobson's not going to have me come back anymore. Hosking, no good on the shot. Weak side rebound, nice feed into Breyer.
Great pass, great post position there after the offensive rebound.
Actually, it wasn't Breyer. It was, I think it was Wormsley.
Yes.
18-13 Slinger, 4:40 to go. McGrew's going to come back in at the next dead ball. And, boy, you got to make crisp passes playing against this Slinger team because they'll be in those gaps.
They just play such good, solid defense.
They do. If you could teach a clinic on how to play team defense, you'd have this team do it, especially Reinhardt. If you just watch her, she is constantly in position. She is constantly where the ball is, squared up and ready to play. Just right there. That's where she is all the time. 4:08 to go first half, 18-13. I like the patience by East here.
Yeah, not trying to force anything. You're waiting to strike.
By the way, Coach, George Sotiros told me to tell you hello tonight. I talked to Coach Sotiros today and he told me to tell you hi when I saw you. So want to make sure I do that.
Yes, George, for listening. How you doing, buddy?
I guarantee you he's listening.
Again.
Coach is always keeping tabs on what we're doing.
He might be one of the nicest human beings. He's an amazing coach and an outstanding person. Yes.
3-point shot, Breyer. And he's going to get embarrassed. He doesn't even like me saying things like that. I know he doesn't,
No,
but because for him, it's all about the kids. It's not about him. And I feel the same way. But I mean, he is a fantastic person and just been such a great supporter of ours. Like we would not be where we are without Coach Soteros. Sorry, George. I know I'm embarrassing you, but that's just the way it is. But I will say one thing: he's got an incredible wife, so that helps.
That helps
Sue
out a
Soteros
lot.
is aces.
Yes. And if you look, behind any good coach is a better, more patient wife.
Absolutely. I would say George is tolerable because of Sue.
Yeah.
21-13. So there you go, George. Now we're back to normal. 21-13. 2 free throws. First one in and good. That's Matt Nauer. Substitutions in for the Owls. 42, Ramsey McGrew, and 33, Hannah Brooks. 21-14. 3:23 to go first half. Well, they finally got the cork off the basket there on that last three. We'll see if that opens things up again for the Owls. Second shot, no good. Brooks on the rebound. I'd like to see McGrew square up and get a nice clean look and take a shot. I really would like to see that. I think it'll help Ramsey tremendously. Reinhardt, baseline, dribble, back out top, McGrew. I just met Ramsey's dad too, Miles McGrew. Great guy. He came up to the low. Again, we get so many parents to come up to us. This is fantastic. Wormsley, no good. Nice rebound, Brooks.
Slinger doing a really good job controlling the offensive rebounds here, not forcing shots, which they were at first. Now they're actually looking to attack, getting the gaps on against the zone.
2:50 to go, 21-14. Slinger by 7.
Tell you now, Slinger's doing just a phenomenal job guarding Auburn Larson right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's Sydney. I mean, Sydney's got her completely bottled up.
Well,
and Brooks too. It's a lot of trade-off if you see that.
And that's what you have to do when you have a player averaging 18 points a game. You always have to know where she is, and you say someone else beat us.
Yeah, they can handle Bagley beating them, but they're not going to let Auburn Larson beat them.
Right.
And then they switch again. You can see so Sydney now on Bagley and Brooks on Larson. And Hannah Brooks is a phenomenal defensive player as well. I mean, that just goes without saying. I mean, they all are, but I mean, she's really, really good.
And that's what's nice about this Slinger team, where you can go 1 through 5, all can defend every position.
Yes.
So therefore, you can afford to keep switching on Larson, so not one person is tired from running around all the time.
And Coach Dobson, he's coached boys as well, and he said Cassandra Wormsley is the best defender he's ever coached, boys or girls, period.
That's a great drive.
Rebound, Wormsley. 1:50 to go. Cass kick out to, I think that's Hosking. Hosking.
Travel before.
Travel. She's another one. I'd like to see Kate get a nice clean look and just take a deep breath and just start shooting the ball, because I'm telling you, those two, once they get going and comfortable, you ain't seen the best of this team yet, not even close. I mean, I saw them play in the summer, and it was a bunch of sophomores. It was crazy. So it's not there yet. It's getting there, but it's not. You haven't seen the best of this team yet by far. 21-14, 1:33 to go first half. And yes, I'm on the Slinger PR department, so. Honorary member.
At least for this week.
At least for this week, right. It's Hootie Week. Nice backdoor.
Great backdoor. Oh, almost 3-on-1.
Staplefelt on the backdoor. That was a really great move.
And that's something they're going to be able to get if they're looking in the second half, maybe an adjustment, because Slinger's doing such a good job of denying right now. Instead of just trying to fight, just go back door.
Right.
And at the very least, it's going to clear space for penetration. You're going to miss the front end.
21-14. Quick hello to Drew Pellin, our good friend from New Berlin Eisenhower. Drew, one of our very, very first supporters before we were in W7. We were doing youth football, and Drew Pellin was by our side, man. I'm telling you, he's been through thick and thin. Nobody's been around W7 and me doing this stuff longer than Drew Pellin. Helped get us into Ike for football and for girls basketball, and always remember him for that. Shot no good. 1 minute to go. I was going to say, does Slinger slow it up? I don't think they know how to do that. I think it's kind of like Germantown. They wouldn't even know, like, how do you do such a thing? Boy, did we have fun in Germantown this week.
Oh, I bet that was a blast.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, that great families, great kids. It was fantastic. You know, it's Slanson when the conference player of the year has 18 points in the second half, helps win the game, and afterwards, somebody else is the player of the game, and she comes over and brings you a brownie. She brought me a brownie after the game, Natalie did, McNeil.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just a great kid. Steal by McGrew, taking it all the way. No good, Ramsey. And again, I'm totally biased. I always am, and I don't make any apologies for it. I just want to see Ramsey just get going because she's just so good.
And again, I said this earlier too. It's just going to take time.
Yeah.
It's going to take time, and she's going to get there.
Reinhardt to the line for 2. First one in and good. Sydney's a great free throw shooter.
Yeah, shooting 72% in the year.
You'll take that, right?
Absolutely. Especially if our DSHA girls are listening.
Girls. Aaliyah, are you practicing free throws? 23-14, 28 seconds to go first half. So they expanded the lead a little bit. I think, East goes for a shot. Boy, knock down a 2 or 3 here. You go in the locker room down 6 or 7. You'd take that.
Absolutely. Against a really good Slinger team, yeah.
Uh-oh, Breyer on the steal. Gonna run transition now. Looking ahead to Wormsley. Nice
good
defense. Trinastic. That was Trinastic. Up and in! Staplefelt at the buzzer, 23-14.
Great clock awareness, get the steal, push it up, and then immediately get it up to your teammate for the nice finish. And you go in just chasing 7 at half.
I'm going to get a quick break and let Alex talk to Coach Dobson here, so hang with us. We'll be right back.
So, Coach, at the beginning of the game, you guys really pushed the ball up the court. How do you keep that energy up in the second half?
A lot of conditioning and practice. Second half has been our half all season long. We play really well in the second half, so we just got to keep pushing the tempo, keep doing what we do, and hopefully break them down.
Even though you guys were up most of the game, at one point you guys were only up by 3. What do you guys have to work on in the second half as well?
Taking care of the ball. I think we turned it over 10 times in the first half. You can't do that against a 2-3 zone. No reason to do what we're doing right now. We're being really careless. If we want to play fast, we got to play smarter.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey, back live here, so we'll take a quick break. You're watching W7 Live. It's 23-16 in favor of Slinger at halftime. We'll be right back. You're watching W7 Live.
You know what? I'm good with doing call-in. This is so much fun. I'll do call-in. I like this. It is. beat Germantown and in my Christmas song.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be real happy.
That is W7 Live, we are back live. We've got a scoreboard. We've got things going on here. Gary Whipperman, W7, along with our special guest analyst tonight, Brian Hendricks, the head coach of DSHA. Coach, thanks for coming tonight. Really great having you, and just really appreciate our friendship. Thank you so much for all that you do to support W7.
Oh, first, thanks for having me. This brings me back to my college days calling Marquette basketball games and volleyball games, which is awesome. So I love being here. And thank you for all you do for girls athletics. I mean, there isn't a true, with sports does a pretty good job.
Yeah, they do.
The Sentinel tries as much as they can, but you are all about the girls. So our girls love you at DSHA. We love you. Again, I appreciate our friendship, but just thank you for all you do for this girls.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Well, hey, great first half here. I want to give a quick shout out to Megan Moe, our friend down in Kansas, watching Brooksy play tonight. Megan gave us a shout out that she's watching and appreciates being able to see Hannah play tonight. So our pleasure, Megan. Glad you're enjoying it. 23-16. So thoughts first half here, Coach, as we kind of get started here?
Yeah, I thought it was a very competitive first half. I think Slinger early on was able to push the ball, run in transition. That's when they started. That's when they scored a majority of their points. And then West Bend East sat in that 2-3 zone, and Slinger kind of started settling for shots. What Slinger's been doing an absolutely great job of, though, is keeping Auburn Larson at bay. Averaging 18 points a game, only 2 points in that first half. She has not gotten going, and that's going to be an issue in the second half.
Hannah Brooks right on cue for three. Caitlin Battenauer made the basketball the other end. 26-18. Slinger scoreboard should be up for you now. Our viewers love that scoreboard, Coach. I'm telling you. That is
so nice to have. It is, yeah. And as we mentioned, Larson.
There's Larson.
That's much earlier than the first half. She went 10.5 minutes scoreless in the first half, and then didn't score for the last 6.5. Here she gets going early.
Kick out Reinhardt into the lane. Kick out Brooks. Reinhardt no good on the shot. Rebound, West Bend East. 26-20, Slinger. 16:22 to go. Reminder, after the game tonight, the W7 Live player of the game, and Alex Poole is going to interview and Coach Hendricks will interview the player of the game tonight, so I get a night off. So Alex will be running the interview for us tonight following the game, so stick around for that. She's going to do a fantastic job for us. We're just so thrilled to have her on. 3-point shot, Auburn Larson, no good. Rebound, Slinger. Here comes Reinhardt. Brooksy open three. Hannah Brooks for three.
That's something that they didn't do in the first half. Now they're hitting the outside shot. They might want it. If they can shoot them out of the zone, that's going to throw everything for West Bend off.
29-20, Slinger. 2 quick threes for Brooks. That's 8 points for Hannah. Hannah and Anna Breyer leading scorer for Slinger. They each have 8. Wormsley with 4. I beg your pardon. The little general has 9. Sydney Reinhardt with 9 to lead all scorers for Slinger.
And Reinhardt and Brower are doing exactly what they do. They're averaging 12 a game.
Yep.
They're hitting down.
Right
they're hitting their open shots. And this is what Slinger does. They're not going to come out and be razzle dazzle. They're going to do their job, and they're going to do it really, really well.
Yes. Favorites to win the North Shore Conference this year. Coach Dobson says that's worth about 2 cents.
Yeah.
On a good day.
Yeah, I say if he can find 2 cents for that, let me know.
29-20. 15-17 to go. West Bend East in white, Slinger in red. Again, if you're watching live and go over to Facebook and got any comments or questions, feel free to put them in, and Coach Hendricks and I will answer them the best we can. 3-point shot. That's top of the rim. And oh, yes! Anna Mortag calling Supergirl. Supergirl, we have an emergency. We need you right away. The ball has caught behind the rim. Oh my gosh, this is every single game, Coach. Paging Supergirl. Anna, where are you?
This must be a W7 thing.
It is.
First shot doesn't go.
No good.
Second shot,
Supergirl,
no good.
we need you.
Third shot,
Supergirl. Yeah. This never gets
like
old.
that one.
And I played this clip. This exact thing happened at Kettle Moraine Lutheran when they played KML in November. And I put a clip together saying Supergirl, because Anna, the ball, last year in the playoff game against Milwaukee Hamilton, the ball got stuck, and Anna came off the bench, jumped up, and pulled it right down. No problem. 6 foot. So I said, every time the ball gets caught, I'm like, Supergirl, we need you.
She is just an athlete.
Oh, my gosh. She's
wow.
ridiculous.
Yeah, there are no nights off when you go Greater Metro.
No, sir. And she's got D1 offers now, and there'll be many more coming. Nice bounce pass. Great pass, Wormsley. Oh, no good. Biedenbender on the shot. I owe Danny a W7 T-shirt. I meant to bring it again tonight, and I forgot. She's not gonna be happy with me tonight.
Very unselfish play there. She had a layup, instead gave it to a better shot, and that's what earned the foul.
As good a basketball player as Coach, she is a tremendous softball player. She is a tremendous softball player. Biedenbender to the line for 2. First one, no good.
You know, that's great. I love having the athletes that are playing 2 sports.
Yes.
Couldn't agree more. And if you look and talk with college coaches, they want 2 to 3 sport athletes. The focusing on one single sport.
This whole
it's not a good thing.
The specialization thing, I don't like it.
No, it's not good for you as an athlete, as a specific sport. It's also not good for your body.
No.
More injuries happen to single sport athletes than multi-sport
Somebody
athletes.
told me today or yesterday that girls are 5 times more likely to get an ACL tear than boys. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. One of my great friends at Marquette tore her ACL or MCL.
Nice ball movement,
5
Sid.
times.
Traveled though. Shuffled your feet, Sid. They really call out. You see this, coach. I mean, the WIA has really put an emphasis on footwork, which again I'm all for. I think it's great. You know, let's get the basics down.
There's been a huge focus, and we've seen that this year in a lot of our games too, on making sure that ball goes down before that back pivot foot comes up.
29-20 Slinger. 14-10 to go.
Slinger playing just fantastic defense right now.
It's just lights out defense. I couldn't tell if she was going to go get that or she looked annoyed like she had to go chase it down. That's Lizzie Bagley. Lizzie's like, I got to go clear back there and get that ball? Come on.
Well, and right now this is going to be what's going to put this game either away for Slinger or if West Bend East is going to stay around. Is these next probably 2 minutes. You see West Bend East starting to get a little bit annoyed.
Yes.
Slinger's starting to hit shots. If they can muster up a couple stops.
Breyer in the lane to Anna Breyer.
And again, Slinger's doing a much better job this second half of attacking the basket and finding the gaps in the zone.
10 points for Breyer. 31-20, 13:36 to go.
Lots of dribbling from West Bend.
Yeah, lots of dribbling, not much passing.
No, you got to get ball movement and you got to set screens.
I'm surprised he's Slinger not just take that away, period.
Mm-hmm.
Kick out.
I mean, you gotta like the patience, but offensively they're not doing much.
No,
There's
it's
no
just
flow.
it's passing around the perimeter. I mean, there's no cuts. There's no movement towards the hoop.
Right now, if I'm Aubrey Larson, I'm going to set back screens. I'm setting screens for my teammates and then forcing Slinger to adjust so then I can slip off that screen, and then get my touches that way. Because she's not getting them off their normal offense right now.
Larson only has 4 points, averaging 18. Substitutions, McGrew and Rothenhofer in for Slinger. Reinhardt and Brooks will get a break. Oh, not Brooks, Reinhardt and Breyer, beg your pardon. So it's Wormsley, Brooks, Hosking, McGrew, and Rothenhofer. 31-20, a biggest lead of the night now for Slinger, 11 points, 12:41 to go. Matt Nauer's played a nice game today, number 4. It's Caitlin, 5'5" junior. Boy, you know, they don't have a lot of length on this team.
No, not at all.
Here's Hosking, running the break, 3-on-2, pull up all the way, no good.
Great defense, didn't move her feet, stood there and absorbed that contact.
31-20, 12-13 to go. And I think you're right, Coach. This is a critical time for East.
Yes.
Shot no good, but we have a foul on the floor. I don't know if it was before the shot or not during.
They're going to call it before the shot, so they're going to get it underneath.
Wormsley on the foul. That's her first. Nobody's in any foul trouble. No one on Slinger on the floor right now. No one had more than one foul. Timeout, West Bend East. We'll take a look at the West Bend East bench here. Coach Ziegler, Tiffany Ziegler, head coach at West Bend East. You can see there's a front row seat into the West Bend bench. I assured Coach Ziegler that we only transmit video, no audio, so her strategy is safe.
Those precious timeouts, I mean, I like that timeout right there because for the last 4 minutes, West Bend East hasn't been able to get anything going against this Slinger defense. So I think at this point you got to mix something up. You have to do everything you can to get Larson involved in this game. And it can't just be get her the ball and let her dribble because Slinger's too long, too strong for her to try and dribble past everybody. So you need to either get her setting screens or get people setting screens for her to get her in a position to just catch and shoot.
There's our split screen bench shots there.
Very ESPN, Fox Sports of you of W7 here. I mean,
you know what though? I should have
in.
had them turned on the other way because I got West Bend.
Oh, underneath the Slinger banner.
Yeah. Amateur hour over here, I tell you, Coach. Emily Capper's watching. She's going to give me a hard time the next time I see her. Nice pass inside and a foul. I love Capper. She is a great kid.
And that's one of the things. I feel so blessed to be coaching this DSH team. I mean, the girls are just
It's a special place.
phenomenal.
There's just no question about it. And you got a fantastic athletic director. I give
Yes.
Peggy a hard time, but she is absolutely one of the very, very best.
Athletic director of the year last year.
Yeah, well, and well deserved.
Yes.
She is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
First shot in and good. This is 33, and Peggy's another one. Please don't embarrass me. Please don't give me any praise publicly. It's not about me. I'm just here to do what to help promote the athletes and the coaches and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not about recognition for herself, but
No,
she's fantastic.
And she is one that is all about what's best for the girls.
She is, no question. 31-21, 11:56 to go. Slinger ball leading by 10. Wormsley in the corner, the birthday girl, 18 today, Cassandra. Good ball movement. That's McGrew. Let's see Ramsey look for a shot there. Hosking. McGrew, open three. Ramsey McGrew for three. There it is.
That's great offense by Slinger. Inside, out, reverse, and then hit the skip for the open three.
First three for McGrew. It's 34-21 Slinger. 13-point lead. Now biggest lead of the night for the Owls. Larson dribbling the ball. They're double teaming her now on those dribbles, which you should.
Well, and when you're playing West Bend East, you almost have to.
That's a travel.
Larson averaging 17 points a game. I mean, coming into today, she had over 30 more field goal attempts than anybody else on West Bend East.
Yeah.
So she is the focal point of the offense. And right now, only 4 points, which directly translate to West Bend East. The Suns only putting up 21.
21 points with 11 minutes to go in this one.
For a team that's averaging 44.
Reminder, tomorrow night we'll be at West Dallas Hale as the Brookfield East Spartans come calling on the West Dallas Hale Huskies. Brookfield Central Lancer head coach Mallory Liebel joining us on the broadcast. Reinhardt for two and the foul.
Reinhardt's something special.
Oh, she is. So I don't know if you know this story or not, but Sydney's dad coached Slinger girls for many, 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 many years, Mr. Reinhardt did. And he's got a fantastic daughter. You can tell she's a coach's kid. There's just no question about it.
I'm hoping that, in 18 years, that's what I see Reese doing.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. I'll tell you what. If you can get her to the level Sid is, not just basketball-wise, but maturity-wise, and just being able to just behave as an adult, you'll be very, very pleased. She's a fantastic kid.
Yeah.
37-21 Slinger, 16-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Owls. And this is what you were saying, Coach. I mean, this is where it goes. It's 8, it's 11, it's 13, it's 16, because this is what Slinger does. I mean, they're just you can see East. So they're making mistakes here, and East is wearing down.
Yeah, and that's what Slinger's going to do because they keep the defensive pressure up for so long, the entire game. It's 36 minutes of nonstop pressure, at least in the half court. Eventually, you're going to break down. And that's what's happening with West Bend East right now. They're breaking down. They're turning the ball over. And what's nice about Slinger is they're on the other end. They're turning those turnovers into points. Right now, East staying in that 2-3 zone, extended, trying to get some pressure on the Slinger Owls, which is what you need to do. Slinger doing a good job not forcing anything. They have a 16-point lead. And as I said, they try to force the ball inside, and there's going to be a jump ball.
Coach, it never fails. These kids, I tell you, not that you don't know this already. I mean, they turn your hair gray with this every single time. You say something, the minute you say it, you can almost hardly not say anything really good about any of the kids because they'll come and do the exact opposite just because.
Or so you say they're not a three-point shooter, they hit an open three. Like, where did that come from?
37-21, 9:59 to go. Yeah, you say they're not a three-point shooter, all of a sudden it's boom, 25-footer, nothing but net. McGrew in the corner. Skip pass, that's not a good pass. Ramsey. Hosking. Pass back over to McGrew. Good rotation.
East getting good deflections. They're not able to turn those into turnovers.
Breyer kick out. Hosking. Kate Hosking for three.
Here's the biggest difference between first half and second half. Slinger's getting the open three, and they're knocking them down right now. They did not. I think they hit 1 3 in the first half. They're up to 4 already the second half.
quick shout out to a very, very, very special friend of mine, Anna DeForge, runs Barium Club Ball, does a lot with Slinger basketball, and a personal hero of one of mine. She's a Nebraska basketball legend, Hall of Famer, WNBA player, and just a great person. We were in college around the same time, and she's just a fantastic person. So I know she's not here tonight, but I'm sure she's watching. So shout out, Anna.
And go Big Red.
Go Big Red, baby. That's right. So Coach Hendrick's wife from Nebraska. So a little Nebraska reunion. I'm from Nebraska, obviously.
I've jumped on that bandwagon very quickly from a Big Ten football perspective.
Well, it's pretty empty right now, so there's plenty of room. But it won't be long. Get on early.
Nope. Scotty Frost is going to know what he's doing.
Yep. 40-21, Slinger. Hosking with the ball into the basket to McGrew. Reinhardt. Boy, hit right back to McGrew in that corner there. Ramsey's just loading in that corner. I can just see her. Just get it to her. Like Coach Dobson needs my help here.
Second career, you can just jump on the coaching bandwagon.
Yeah, there you go. Good ball movement. Reinhardt, good penetration.
Pass.
Nice pass to Breyer from Reinhardt. Anna Breyer will go to the line for two. Those foul shots courtesy and sponsored by Sydney Reinhardt. If we don't sponsor, I'd say that all the time.
Oh, absolutely. What was great there, and you know, if you go back and watch this, you'll see the way Brower posted up. She saw the drive, and instead of sitting in the short corner, she got in front of her man and became available for Reinhardt to get
She's
the ball.
such a smart player. I love how the PA just interrupts right over the free throw. Go to Greenfield. They have no awareness that there's a game going on. It's just constant PA the entire game. It's the craziest thing. I mean, they're shooting free throws. There's kids injured. They just keep. They don't even slow down. It's just constant.
Well, if you're ever looking for guest commentators, maybe the Greenfield PA can jump in if they're already ready to go.
So a good friend of mine also on Coach, Robbie Schmidt, Robbie from Slinger. So Kate's dad, Keith Hosking, Coach Hosking is on the bench here. Her dad was one of the all-time greatest basketball players at Slinger High School.
Oh wow!
So I mean, it's a proud tradition. And Robbie has been just. I call Robbie my SID, my Slinger Information Director. And boy, is he good too. He feeds me info all the time. So he just put that to me on Twitter just now.
Oh,
so
see, there you go.
Timely, just feeds it right in there. Here comes Reinhardt. Kick out, Brooks, open three. No good. Nice job, Cassandra Wormsley being there for the rebound. Out of bounds, didn't get the shot. Cass is kicking herself over that. She wanted that one.
It was a good look. You're just not going to hit all of them. But
Yeah.
that's an okay shot to take right there.
41-21 in favor of Slinger. 20-point lead now. Reinhardt pass into Wormsley. Hannah Brooks is out there just calling for that ball. She is ready.
She's
for
ready.
it.
And what's nice is you look at her, she's down, ready to shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's one of the biggest issues that, you know, I see in high school sports right now is shooters, they want it, they want the ball, and then when they get the ball, they're not down and ready. They're standing up, and that creates so much extra movement in their shot. The more movement you have, the more likely you're going to miss, or something can go wrong. She's down, ready to shoot every time.
Biedenbender on the dribble. Oh, Reinhardt backdoor. Didn't see her. Alex is pointing it out. Alex like, feed her the ball, feed her the ball. Alex is a basketball junkie, man. I'm telling you.
She's been going crazy all game long.
I know it. She fits right into the W7 crazy wheelhouse.
She's a great addition to W7. That is for sure.
She's a perfect fit. 41-21, 7:24 to go.
I've been very impressed with Slinger's shot selection in the second half.
Yes.
First half, I feel like they forced a lot. Second half, they're actually attacking the basket. They're creating space in the zone, making the defense move, and getting good open shots.
I got to ask Robbie, since Robbie's on. Robbie, am I pronouncing Maddie's last name right? Rothenhofer, is that right? I want to make sure that's right. Sometimes I think it's Rothenhofer or Rothenhofer. I want to just make sure. I think it's Rothenhofer, but Robbie, correct me if I'm wrong. I love Robbie.
It's nice to have that SID, that insider scoop.
My Slinger Information Director, Robbie Schmidt. Twitter handle is Jumping Around. Actually, his Twitter handle is Robbie Schmidt, but his the profile name is Jumping Around.
I'm going to take that as a Marquette basketball reference, not as a Madison football reference.
Probably. I couldn't say. He'll probably comment, though, knowing Robbie. 41-21, 20-point lead. Oh, Robbie's kind of an under-the-radar kind of guy. He doesn't like a whole lot of press.
Okay.
6:55 to go, 20-point lead. Reminder, tomorrow night we're at West Allis Hale. Then Saturday we're in Dubuque, Iowa with the Slinger Lady Owls as they take on Dubuque Hempstead, the Mustangs, live from Loras College. We are looking forward to that.
I'd say you have a busy 3 days, but I feel like just every day is a busy day.
It is. It's nuts. It's every day. It's great. It's fantastic. We've already done over 1,500 miles, believe it or not.
Just this year?
Just this season, yep. And just girls basketball season.
Wow.
Not volleyball or anything else, just basketball.
And we're a month in.
Yeah. Brooksy for three, short. Rebound, East.
So again, just getting much better shots this half against the zone. They're being patient, and they're getting the open looks.
Shot no good. You know, not only has West Bend East not scored, I don't even recall them shooting any shots. I mean,
nope. No, it's not. And that's that Slinger defense. Because they're so in-your-face ball pressure the entire game, some of these teams, they get tired and they don't get lazy, but when you get tired, the first thing to go is your mind. So then you start trying to make passes you don't normally make, and that's what Slinger's turning the ball over with.
41-21, 6:14 to go. Shot no good. Badger football. He's definitely not a Marquette basketball guy, Coach. Sorry. You're a Marquette guy. I know that.
I am a Marquette guy, so I was very happy with this.
I'm a Marquette guy. I'm a Marquette guy. I'm a Wisconsin guy. I'm an Oshkosh guy, a lacrosse guy, an Eau Claire guy. I'm a UW Milwaukee. I'm a huge UW Milwaukee guy. I love Kyle Reckless when she's doing it. Milwaukee.
Yes.
Coach Kyle is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Sippis is amazing. We're going to have a huge announcement coming up with University of Wisconsin very soon.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's very, very exciting.
So if we're giving shout-outs, I have to give two shout-outs to two of my mentors. Coach Carolyn Keeger at Marquette.
Oh, love her.
She's the one that gave me my first coaching or my first job in college.
So that's who we blame, huh?
Yeah, so all of this right now is Coach Keeger's fault with Coach Terry Mitchell, who's over at Pitt now. But then Coach Mark Hardorf over at Mount Mary University.
Yes, Mark, yep.
Coached with him for a year. He's doing trick shots because they have finals week right now, so he's dying to get coaching again. But no, two of the top coaches I think in the state of Wisconsin.
Fantastic. Amy McAdams from McWanago, a huge supporter of W7. She's all over our stuff. She's great. Amy, hope the girls are doing well. My son got to watch them play because Waukesha North, McWanago. Gosh, they're just crazy good.
Yes, that McWanago team is very good.
41-21, 5:29 to go.
That Division I sectional with McWanago, King, Muskego, us, and there's a number of other teams that are really good in that section.
Auburn Larson, no good on the shot. Offensive rebound. Larson again for three. No good. Boy, it has not fallen tonight for Auburn.
No, and you know, that's a good look. That's probably one of the best shots, best looks that she's gotten today. And that's not on her. That's not on her teammates. That's on Slinger. Yeah. Slinger has done a great job of shutting her down tonight.
And this is what they do. They frustrate your team's best player. And, you can tell Auburn is frustrated. I mean, she just is. It just hasn't gone for whatever reason. Just 4 points tonight for Larson, averaging 17 a game. And again, you're right. It's nothing on Auburn. That's just great defense by the Owls. That's what they do. Rothenhofer, kick out. Reinhardt. Maddie traveled. She knew it too.
Yep.
Maddie will never be a good poker player.
No, and that's the thing. A lot of the girls, as soon as they blow the whistle, like, oh, I did it again. they know it right away.
We talk about Slinger defense, and I talked to Coach Dobson. He said, well, they love playing defense. I said, well, why is that? He said, because I make them.
Yeah.
They have to love it, or they're not going to play.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know that they necessarily love it. He said, but if they're going to play for me, they're going to love defense. So
that's awesome.
That's the way it is. And he's such a great coach. He's just such a great leader in this community. And
he's done such great things with this Slinger basketball program, which is a great tradition. He's just keeping it going.
41-21, 4:25 to go.
Not a lot of scoring in the last 4 minutes from either team.
I haven't been doing the running score. Robbie probably knows this, but I don't even know how long it's been since East scored. They've been on 21 been on blackjack for a long
time. Yeah.
Only 4:25 to go. It's amazing, Coach. I mean, these games just fly by, especially when you get two of you doing the broadcast. It's just a lot of back and forth talking, and
it makes a huge difference.
A lot of people mute it just because they get they want to watch the game, not listen to me yapping and the whole time. But
I just want you to know when I tune in, I never mute it.
nice,
I'm always listening.
much appreciated. 41-21, Breyer. This is number 11, Hannah Schrader in now. Hannah, a senior. We got a nice little senior video coming out for Slinger here pretty soon. The girls have been asking me about it. I haven't got it fully done yet, but Hannah's got a nice little part in there. Bree Gilmore, should be seeing her here pretty soon, I would think. Gilmore is number 13.
Yeah, I gotta go 5 seniors deep this year.
Yeah, they're going to miss this group. It's a really great group of seniors. But also they got great kids coming in too. McGrew and Hosking and everybody else coming in. Oh, Casey O'Hearn also another good one.
Great drive and finish right there.
2. That's Bagley for 2. 41-23. That's 6 points for Bagley.
Bagley, a junior, 5'10" junior. If she can continue to develop that penetration game, and then maybe get some back to her basket, which she might have, we just haven't seen it tonight.
Yeah.
She could be a pretty good basketball player for this West Bend East team.
What's crazy about Slinger is they don't really have a post. I mean, there's no post person. It's just, they're long, but I mean, there's no post player. The closest he got is Breyer.
Right. They kind of remind me, as far as personnel goes, of a Germantown. They play a totally different style of game.
They do.
But
yes.
They have
and
length,
it's hard to match up with them.
Right. But they have that length. They have that no true post player, really.
So Coach Dobson is actually going to be with us doing the game next Friday night at West Allis Hale Catholic Memorial in West Allis Hale. Coach Dobson is going to be on the call with us next Friday night.
That's going to be a good battle between 2 of my personal favorite high school coaches around, Nikki Allen and George.
Yep. We've done 2 CMH games already, 2 Hale games. Nice pass ahead. Hosking.
Good
you know
luck.
what, Coach? It sounds old-fashioned, and maybe it is, and maybe it's just not, in vogue. But sometimes I wouldn't mind just seeing a nice jump stop right there and just popping it off the glass, and all this finger roll laid in stuff. Nothing against what Kate's doing, but it's just sometimes I think you just overthink it, and it's old school. I get it, but it's old school for a reason because it works.
Right, and I think it's situational too, because if you got someone who's going to try and come block your shot, there's nothing wrong with jump stop. Give them a pump fake, let them go flying by,
exactly.
and get the open layup.
41-23, 2:48 to go. Reminder, stick around. The W7 Live Player of the Game should be immediately following tonight's game. And I'm going to give it away. Cassandra Wormsley is going to be the player of the game. Cass only has 4 points, but it's her 18th birthday, so she is the player of the game. And you guys know this. I'm not in the Milwaukee Journal, and I got to have the player that got the most points or the most, average, rebounds per quarter. I don't do any of that stuff. It's
Well, what's nice when
it's things like this. Cass is a great kid, and she's a huge supporter of ours, and she's just a fantastic kid, and it's her birthday.
And, and here's great, because you run W7, you can do it whatever way you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's kind of a control issue I have. I'm in therapy over that right now, but yeah, I don't answer to sponsors. I'm my sponsor. I say it, therefore it be. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
That's the only area where this actually happens. Everywhere else is like, whatever, dude.
Well, that's why you got to own it when you're here.
Right. 41-23, 2:10 to go.
Good backdoor
nice
cut, good pass.
Backdoor shot, no good. Good rebound, no good.
Here's something else I'd start. Something we got to work on too. With the dashers is when you get that offensive rebound. So many people now want to take that gather dribble.
Yes.
And all that does, that allows everyone else to come down.
Yeah,
exactly.
it does.
There's nothing wrong with going up with it, keeping it high, and then going right back to get that finish.
One of our all-time favorites is at the free throw line. Bree Gilmore for Slinger. Doesn't play a lot, just a senior, but great kid, great supporter of the program, and contributes in a lot of different ways other than just minutes on the floor. She's a fantastic kid. Bree, put him in. First one, no good on the bonus. Rebound East. Bree will get mad because she'll say I jinxed her if I tell her that. Drive in, no good. Rebound, Slinger. Nice job on the rebound. Taylor Rhodes, number 1. Rothenhofer. Rhodes. Bree Gilmore. No good. Close. Good rebound,
Good
Maddie.
luck.
Maddie driving in, up, and in, and one.
Great finish, great drive. Didn't avoid the contact, went into it, and still finished. That was awesome.
Maddie for 2.
Thank you, Suns foul number 21, Morgan Kirk. First personal, 19.
So, by the way, the 7th and 8th grade Slinger teams won their tournament last weekend also. So, Coach Dobson's got this thing, you know, running super, super well.
They're going to be good for years and years to come,
44-23. And, Coach, this is something that always comes up is, you know, hey, they're up 20. Why are they shooting threes and doing all sorts of stuff? Well, you got the second team in, and these kids deserve to play their best basketball. No coaches want them sitting there just taking the air out of the ball. And no opponent, no self-respecting opponent would want that. They want to compete. Let these kids come in and compete and play their game. These are their minutes.
Right, and here's another thing that people might not think about, too, is when it comes down to sectional pairings time and what seed you're going to be, it's unfortunate, but how much you win by
point differential comes into play.
Is a very big thing. So again, it's not running the score up. You're not trying to hurt anybody. It's just
I've never heard a coach in this, at least in the GMC, say, "Hey, I felt like so-and-so was running the score up on me."
No, right, not at all. It's just you're trying to get your team in the best spot for those sectional pairings.
Gilmore, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay with Slinger. 44-23. Boy, 23 points allowed by the Owls tonight. That's some really good defense.
That's just great defense. I mean, they're giving up 41 per game heading into today. To only give up 23, and to hold Auburn Larson, who's averaging 17 points a game, to 4 points.
4 points.
Just speaks volume about the Slinger basketball defensive team.
39 seconds to go. Ball, that shot is short by Maddie. Rebound, West Bend East.
Again, this game was very close. Up until, I'd say, the last 10 minutes of the game, that's when Slinger started hitting their shots, started attacking the basket more. And West Bend East just, 2 points in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to come back and get a win from.
44-23 Owls.
Going to get a late foul called underneath. That's going to put him in the bonus, overshoot.
Taylor Rhodes on the foul. Well, Coach, you got a couple more games you're doing with us this year, right?
I do, yes. I'm going to be at the Hank Raymond's Classic.
Nice.
I actually think I might, if the schedule looks right, I might be doing the Tosa East game, actually.
Outstanding.
And I kind of know them a little bit.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
It will be. That's another great group of girls over there.
Of course it is, and you know that. And we've talked about this at length, at least, privately. But, it's a great program, and I know you got nothing but love for Tosa East and always will. Time runs out on this one. Final score, Slinger 44, West Bend East 23. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the W7 Live Player of the Game. Alex Poole will interview her. We'll get her on for you. You're watching W7 Live. Coach Hendricks, thanks for being here tonight. Stick around and do the interview with Alex. We'll be right back.
Absolutely.
welcome to W7 Live. We were here with the player of the day. How are you today?
I'm good. Glad we got the win. No, can't ask for nothing better, so it's a great day.
Well, today's kind of a big day for you besides getting a win, isn't it?
Yep.
It's your 18th birthday?
It is.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure it's all you wanted today was to get the win for your
Yep,
birthday.
that couldn't ask for nothing better.
Yeah. So you had a great game today.
Thank you.
What kind of adjustments did you guys make in the second half? First half, very close game. Second half, you guys kind of pulled away early.
Yeah, so in the locker room, you know, we just kind of brought it together and talked as a team before the coaches came in, talking about how our defense, you know, we like to pressure, obviously, so the backdoor cuts were killing us when we get too much pressure, which, you know, will happen. So we cleaned that up well in the second half, and then just talking about less turnovers. We had 10 turnovers for the second half, and that's unlike us, especially. You know, it's hard when you push the ball and you're trying to like get that fast pace going, but sometimes we just need to slow down, and if it's not there in the fast court, then pull it out and get a better shot. So just turnovers mainly was our big goal, need to lessen the turnovers. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So we saw you take that tumble on the other end of the floor. How you doing? How you feeling?
It's fine. You know, it happens. It's in the mix of the game, so you know, plays like that happen all the time. It's getting to that point where, like middle of the season, people are starting to get banged up, and I don't know. It happens. You just something you got to brush off and get the next play. So
You're like, I'm ready.
yeah, give me the next one. Come on.
So you guys got a big trip coming up this weekend. Tell us a little about the Iowa trip.
Yep. We're going to Battle of the Borders in Iowa, so that'll be fun with the team in Dubuque. We're playing a good team, Hempstead, I think. So yeah, we're looking to just get our name out around different states. So that'll be fun. We're gonna spend the night, so that'll be fun with the girls. And yeah, we're all excited for it. We leave on Saturday morning.
Well, tell me you're going to bring cake and ice cream on this trip, because, like, you're going to be super busy tomorrow.
Yep.
So you really can't celebrate. So this is going to be the only time you can celebrate. Tell me you're going to be, like, stuffing cake in your mouth, passing out pieces.
Oh, for
I need to
sure.
know.
So I think after our game, we're going to celebrate and go get pizza and dress nice with all the girls and the family and the coaches. So that'll be fun. There's nothing better than celebrating a birthday and hopefully a win with your team. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Well, no, congratulations. I hope you have so much fun.
Yeah.
This win was just like a small little present for your birthday, because you have to go and just win all you can this weekend.
For sure.
I'm rooting for you guys.
Thank you.
You guys. But congratulations. And I just want to say happy birthday.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Have a great birthday and a
Thank
great
you.
trip this weekend.
Yeah. Good luck with your season too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, guys. Oh, one more question I forgot to ask. Duh. One more question. You think you can finish it for me?
I'm not sure.
I think you can.
Okay.
Everything W7 do, they do it for.
The girls.
Nah.
Was
You
I
gotta say-
right?
yeah, you say it with a little more
The
confidence.
girls.
There you go.
She was like, I think
Everything
the
we do is
girls.
for the girls.
Yeah, for the girls.
There you go. You got it.
Okay.